You are very much welcome to Nebo TV. My name is Martina Monday. On today's news, we will be looking at 6 ex-governors of Nigeria who were charged for corruption cases. Corruption in Nigeria is like a pandemic. It has eaten deep into the political fabric of the country. Some public office holders get arraigned for corruption and money laundering, and nothing is heard of the case anymore, while some got served. Even when as Nigerians, it is believed that such punishments deserve to be tougher, so the offenders can feel the plight of the common man. Let's go ahead now and look at 6 of Nigeria's former governors who have been to prison either within Nigeria or outside the shores of Nigeria for corruption-related offenses. Number 1. Lucky Igbenedion. Lucky Igbenedion was a former governor of Edo State and the first Nigerian ex-governor to be convicted for looting public funds. The EFCC charged him with 142 counts of corruption, amounting to $24 million, which is 12 million euros, using front companies. Lucky entered a plea bargain with the commission in 2008 and refunded a fraction of the amount he was said to have embezzled home and went. Lucky Igbenedion, who was charged with embezzling 2.9 billion naira, which is $21.33 million, pleaded guilty to 1 count of corruption in a plea bargain at the Federal High Court in the southeastern city of Enugu. Igbenedion also refunded about 500 million and forfeit 3 properties, including one in the capital, Abuja. Presiding Judge A. Abdul Kafarati said, Igbenedion, who was governor in Edo from 1999 to 2007, is the second governor from the previous administration to be convicted on corruption and money laundering cases and charges since Yaradua took power in the world's 8th largest oil exporter. Number 2. Late Dipreye Alamisiya. Late Dipreye was an ex-governor of BAYELSA State. He was sentenced to 2 years in jail in 2007 on charges of corruption and money laundering. He served just 2 days of his sentence after spending nearly 2 years in detention awaiting trial. Alamisiya was originally arrested in London in 2005, but he skipped bail and escaped back to Nigeria dressed as a woman. He was later impeached on the charges at home, and authorities made effort to seize much of his British property. He was reported to have died of cardiac arrest at the University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital on the 10th of October 2015. James Ibori. Mr. James Ibori, former governor of Delta, convicted of money laundering in a British court, was a former governor of Delta State. He was sentenced to 13 years in jail by a London judge for stealing government funds in Nigeria. Ibori was sentenced for stealing at least $250 million of public funds within the period he served as governor of Delta State. After pleading guilty to 10 counts of money laundering and conspiracy to defraud at Southwark Crown Court, London, Ibori was released from prison in December 2016 after a court order. He served only 4 years out of the 13 years he was sentenced to.
He was subsequently declared wanted by the EFCC, and although former Governor Ibori went to court to seek redress, he refused to surrender to the EFCC. This development made President Jonathan to order the then Inspector General of Police, Mr. Boneo Novo, to launch a manhunt for him. Eventually, he escaped to Dubai on the 13th of May 2010. He was arrested by agents of Interpol based on an international arrest warrant issued by the United Kingdom government in respect of money laundering charges. Former Governor Ibori was handed over to the UK authorities in Dubai and extradited to the UK on the 15th of April 2011.
Number 4. James Bala Ngilari. James Bala Ngilari was a governor of northeastern Adamawa State for 7 months until May 2015. He was convicted of awarding a contract for the procurement of 25 vehicles at a cost of 167 million naira, which is $548,891 without following due process. Ngilari was found guilty of 5 of the 17 charges levied against him in September 2016 by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) and was sentenced to 5 years with no option in fine. His conviction was short-lived because he was later acquitted by the Court of Appeal. Number 5. Orji Uzor Kalu. Orji Kalu served as Abia State Governor from May 29, 1999 to May 29, 2007. Kalu was convicted by the Lagos Division of the Federal High Court 5th of December 2019 and sentenced to 12 years in prison for 7.65 billion naira fraud, amongst other multiple sentences ranging from 3 years to 5 years on 27 counts. Number 6. Joshua Dariye. Joshua Dariye was a former governor of Plateau State. He also served as a senator in 2018. During his time as governor, he was arrested alone in London, England on 20th January 2004 with large sum of money. He was accused of stealing about $9 million of public funds and money laundering. EFCC in 2007 preferred 23 counts of money laundering involving alleged diversion of about 1.126 billion naira Plateau State Government Ecological Fund against Dariye. An Abuja High Court in 2018 sentenced Dariye to 14 years imprisonment on the charge of criminal breach of trust and misappropriation of funds, 1.6 billion naira, while he was the governor of Plateau State. In 2018, Dariye's 14-year sentence was reduced to 10 years. Sad to say, corruption in Nigeria is a persistent phenomenon. In 2012, Nigeria was estimated to have lost over $400 billion to corruption since independence. Corruption rank in Nigeria averaged 121.48 from 1996 until 2018, reaching an all-time high of 152 in 2005 and a record low of 52 in 1997. During the 2015 presidential election campaign, President Muhammadu Buhari vowed to fight against corruption and insecurity if elected. Since his election in April 2015, the anti-graft war remains one of his topmost priorities. In October 2015, the United Kingdom pledged her support for Buhari's anti-corruption war. However, some Nigerians have described the war as perfect, while others described it as selective. While the president has been criticized and accused of leading a selective war against corruption. Do you think that the current administration of President Muhammadu Buhari has been engaging in selective corruption fighting? Please do wait to leave your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video to friends and families. Also, subscribe to our channel and turn on your notification bell. Again, my name is Martina Monday. Thanks for watching.